Hello.
On the internet. We're so young. We're so hot.
We're so good.
We're so good.
Yeah.
It's really pretty over the top. Hello, I'm Carsey Blanton. That's Joe Plowman. You know us, you love us, we love you. We don't know you, but we do love you. And we're going to play you some music. On, two, It's hard to tell, but here's a story. We're going out in a blaze of glory. It's too late now to fix this mess. So honey, put on that party dress. Oh, there's a party at the end of the world. Let's go to the party at the end of the world. We'll dance with a beautiful girl. It's our last chance. Party at the end of the world. There's a party at the end. We can dance and we can kiss and toast to all the things we'll miss. Snow in winter, rain in summer, banging drums and banging drummers. Oh, there's a party at the end of the world. Let's go to the party at the end of the world. We'll dance with a beautiful girl. It's our last chance. Party at the end of the world. There's a party at the end. Oh, there's a party at the end of the world. Let's go to the party at the end of the world. We'll dance with a beautiful girl. It's our last chance. Party at the end of the world. There's a party at the end. Bang a drum and sing around and pass the rum. We're going down. Bang a drum and sing around and pass the rum. We're going down. Bang a drum and sing around and pass the rum. We're going down. Party at the end of the world! And it is. This week it truly is. I feel like there might be some technical difficulties. I'm going to have to look at my screen for just a second. Good. It is on Facebook. Good. 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 We had a little, this might not go up on Facebook scare earlier today. And it seems as though it has gone up on Facebook. So we're very happy to see that. So a few things about this week. One is, today is the last day, actually tomorrow is the last day of my Kickstarter for the new album, Body of Work, which features not only me, but also Joe, both of us here in this room right now. And that is going pretty smashingly, I must say. We met the goal in a day and a half or something, so it's like all gravy. However, money is really great, especially when you are in a business such as music, where it just kind of eats money infinitely like a shark. And so if you want some merch, there's a bunch of really cool merch on that Kickstarter, and any extra money that comes in, over 25 grand, which we've already hit, 25 grand pays for all the merch that I have to buy just to fulfill the Kickstarter. And everything after that will be spent on really fun and glamorous things such as marketing the album and also paying off debt from my previous albums. Some of you already know about this. It's really one of the more rock and roll parts of this job is how much debt you will accrue. And you get to have the great joy of paying it off in very small incremental amounts over probably your entire life. So definitely worth it. Love my job, but also do not fret and think to yourself, what's Carsey going to possibly do with $28,000? Surely she's just going to buy a very cheap yacht. No, I will not buy a cheap yacht. I will not buy any kind of yacht, probably ever, because I will be in debt forever. But that's okay. We just have to keep up with the debt. So anyway, I know that's not as exciting as like, pay me some more money and then I'll do some kind of crazy thing with it. I'm just going to do the regular thing. I'm going to pay off my debt. One thing that's cool about my debt is that I didn't go to college, so I don't have any student debt. Instead, I have album debt. So student debt's been on everybody's mind lately, so I thought I'd mention that. This is kind of like my student debt, because my education was just making a bunch of albums that lost money. All that is to say, there's some really cool merch on this Kickstarter. My lovely assistant, John, will scroll down. This is a brand new poster design that is a poster that goes with the Fishin' With You song that I wrote for John Prine. I felt a little weird about making merch for that because of John Prine and his family. So I actually called Fiona Prine and asked her how she felt about this poster, and she loved it, and she said, please make it, I want one, and also don't feel bad about selling it. And also if you sell a bunch of them, throw some money at the Hello in There Foundation. So I'm going to do that. So that's the John Prine poster. There will only be 100 of those, and they'll be signed and numbered. Then there's this crazy looking, amazing green vinyl. This is actually my favorite possibly thing I've ever made. It just looks so beautiful. So there's now going to be 200 of those instead of 100 because people love them. And I'm going to sign and number those as well. And finally, my other favorite merch on this Kickstarter is the Carsey Blanton songbook. Look how cute I am. Oh, I'm so cute. I have a little dog. Anyway, you can buy that songbook if you want to know how to play some of my songs. Joe and I probably will write out the chords and the lyrics, and then you can play them on guitar. Somebody asked if I think it's sacrilegious to play them on ukulele, and I said, no, I am not a religious person. You can play them on any instrument that you prefer. So anyway, that's some of the cool merch, and you have about 24 hours to still pledge for it. Okay, with that, boom bam, let's play some more songs. So Body of Work has a whole bunch of reinterpretations of various songs from throughout my life as a writer, and I want to do our newer arrangement of Hot Night here on this upright bass right here, because this is on the album and I like it. It's a hot night and I don't feel like sleeping. I got too much commotion running around my mind. Some kind of second sight. See the meaning of everything with the fever of the free and easy in the summertime. Ain't nobody gonna give it to you. You got to steal it. Ain't nobody gonna live it for you. You better feel it now. It's a hot night. Hear the dogs in the distance. Hear the men coming down the street, picking up the trash, and it sounds like a fist fight, like a squalid existence. But they're singing in the dawning day like nobody asked. Ain't nobody gonna give it to you. You got to steal it. Ain't nobody gonna live it for you. So you better feel it now. It's a hot night and I don't feel like sleeping. Lying next to my lover and I can hear his dreams. I feel like rising bread, like a hothouse flower, like I'm drunk on whiskey sour down the street in New Orleans. It's a hot night, lying next to my lover, and there's nowhere tomorrow that I need to get. So I say not quite. Don't take this night away from me. I don't feel like sleeping. I said I don't feel like sleeping. I said I don't feel like sleeping yet. That's fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're bringing some of these new arrangements into our shows these days, and we have a whole bunch of shows next week, which I think are going to be particularly fun. Excuse me, that was a coffee burp. Usually I don't get those on these live streams because usually they're at night, but this is a brunch time one, so I have my coffee, and I have also all the fucking work I need, just like Dan Reeder, one of my favorite songwriters. Anyway, point is, next week we're going to be in, where are we going to be?
Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., Alexandria, Virginia.
That's right.
We're going to be in Doylestown, Pennsylvania.
Thank you.
New York City, and Boston.
New York City, imagine that.
Just like I pictured it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so all the hits, really, all of our big East Coast cities. We're going to have the whole band, and we're going to be doing a bunch of those new arrangements from the Body of Work album. I might even wear this shiny shirt. I probably won't, though, because I got a new white jumpsuit that I'm a big fan of. Joe will probably wear that shiny shirt, though. Look how shiny. That's his kimchi shirt, we decided. All right, let's play some more tunes. Let's do Down in the Streets, because it is apropos. I'll play it first, I'll talk about it second. Mama, it's a disaster, going faster and faster, and all of my heroes turning out to be bastards. Ain't no peace to be found in this company town, 'cause the house will keep winning till we burn the house down. So all my friends in the streets tonight, we go singing. All my friends who are down and out, we're gonna fight. For all our friends in the up above, with all our rage and all our love, adding fuel to the fire down in the streets tonight. Well, they call it a riot, 'cause we ain't keeping quiet. But if you've been listening, we know you don't buy it. And they say we've been stealing, but who's the real villain? When we can't even make a living, and out there making a killing. So all my friends in the streets tonight, we go singing. All my friends who are down and out, we're gonna fight. For all our friends in the up above, with all our rage and all our love, adding fuel to the fire down in the streets tonight. Well, they can lock us up and they can knock us down. We're the ones who run this town. We're gonna shout it out till we make them face. We're the ones who own this place. They could lock us up and they could knock us down. We're the ones who own this town. We're gonna shout it out till we make them face. We're the ones who own this place. So while my friends in the streets tonight, we go singing. All my friends who are down and out, we're gonna fight. All our friends in the up above, with all our rage and all our love, adding fuel to the fire down in the streets tonight. Down in the streets tonight. Down in the streets tonight. Woo! Wow. Yeah. So I am actually going to go to a protest immediately following this live stream, which is why there is not an after party for Patreon today. You may have been wondering, if you were a patron, why no after party? Well, that's why, because I have a protest to go to. Even though it is pouring buckets in Philadelphia, it is not actually always sunny here. And so I'm going to go get in the streets and just yell and rage and be with other people who are raging. In case you're wondering why I'm raging, this week, it is the Supreme Court. The leaked pre-decision draft from the Supreme Court that sounds like they're going to overturn Roe v. Wade. And you might think, hey, what's the big deal? They're just saying that states get to decide. But that's not a great idea, because a lot of states are going to decide no, and it also opens the door for a full-on abortion ban. And we know what this court thinks about abortion, so we can guess where this is going. And I'll tell you what else. It's not like I think abortion is awesome and cool, and that's why I'm mad about it. It's that when you make abortion illegal, it does not decrease the number of abortions, okay? In case you missed that. When you make abortion illegal, it does not decrease the number of abortions. It's happened a lot of times in history in a lot of different countries. There's plenty of studies on it. Making it illegal just doesn't make women be like, I was going to have an abortion, but on the other hand, why don't I just have a baby? It makes them be like, well, fuck. Now I have to go get this abortion some kind of illegal way from some dude who maybe is doing God knows what, trying to do abortions on women on the black market. It's just not a good scene. It means that abortion is more dangerous for women. And the way to actually decrease abortions is, of course, I know you're saying this at home, provide free birth control. Works great. Birth control works great for decreasing abortions. Fewer pregnancies, fewer abortions. I'm just mad. All right. I'm going to turn down, the tremolo on this guitar. See if that helps with the situation here. Not the abortion situation. I don't think it's going to help with that. Anyway, so I'm pretty mad at the Supreme Court today, and what I'm going to do about it is go yell in the street. We'll see if we can make them change their mind. We probably can't, but you know what? It's good to put some pressure from below on every kind of politician and lawmaker, because, as we've also seen, they don't do very much without pressure. So don't forget to not only vote for Democrats, but also get in the streets and yell at them, because you have to yell at them a lot to get them to do anything. That's what I've noticed in my brief time on planet Earth. People are dropping links. I love that. There's lots of ways to find marches near you, and you should go to one. We'll have our little brunch, we'll have our little concert, and we'll go get in the street and yell. Rain or no rain. I think we should do So Ferocious now, don't you think? Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walking through the city feeling so ferocious, I could take anyone. You ain't gonna see me run from you, no way, no way. Everything you said to me was so atrocious, you ought to take it back. If I had a punch to pack, I'd make you pay. You pay. I guess your mama didn't raise you right, and you wanna take it out on me. You're just a bully looking for a fight, and you didn't know that I could be so ferocious, so ferocious. You wake up every morning feeling so malicious, mouth full of sour grapes. When you see a smiling face, it makes you mad, so mad. Everything I ever do is so delicious, I ought to cut a break. When I really contemplate you, I feel sad, so sad. I guess your mama didn't raise you right, and you wanna take it out on me. You're just a bully looking for a fight, and you didn't know that I could be so ferocious, so ferocious. Well, you think you're tough, but before long you'll see that ain't no way to live. 'Cause the stuff that makes you strong ain't what you take, it's what you give. I guess your mama didn't raise you right, and you wanna take it out on me. You're just a bully looking for a fight, my clothes came off on that one. Whoa, it's getting serious. That's right, folks. All right, okay, we've raged. Let's get a little love going here. They're an important pairing. It's like wine and cheese. It's like chocolate and peanut butter. Thank you, Rose. The Supreme Court won't change, but maybe we can scare the fucking Dems into doing something besides schedule bills President Manchin won't vote for. I could not have said it better myself, Rose. I love that attitude. You really do gotta, like, voting is great, sure, vote. I'm not gonna tell anyone not to vote, but I'll tell you what doesn't work. If you vote and then you sit home on your butt the rest of the 4 years, okay? That just doesn't work. You gotta vote and then you gotta go yell. Voting, then yelling. Never forget, both sides. Vote, then yell. Vote, then yell. If you're not yelling, your vote didn't work. I'm getting it out. It's almost out. Let's do Be Good. Oh shit. That's not the right key?
That's the right key.
I'm sorry, I'm having a weird sound thing. Sorry guys, I just have to keep an ear off. Jesus Christ was a handsome man. He had nothing to hide. He said, give bread to the hungry, bring the homeless inside. Jesus Christ was a dangerous man. That's the way that he died, saying, be good to the people you love and love everybody alive. Come on, be good to the people. Be good to the people. Be good to the people you love and love everybody alive. Dr. King was a preacher. He had God on his side. He said, all God's children are brothers. Don't cast your brother aside. Dr. King was a dangerous man. That's the way that he died, saying, be good to the people you love and love everybody alive. Be good to the people. Be good to the people. Be good to the people you love and love everybody alive. Well, there ain't nothing more criminal than kindness. And there ain't nothing more valuable than blindness. And they'll make anyone a martyr who remind us everybody got a right to be free. Be good to the people. Be good to the people. Be good to the people you love and love everybody alive. Be good to the people. Be good to the people now. Be good to the people you love and love everybody alive. Love everybody alive. Love everybody alive. Woo. All right, this guitar is having some. It's having a midlife crisis. All right, folks. Let's see. What else are we supposed to talk about? Oh my gosh. Aaron Lott says, when your be good turns into C# good. That's right. He's right about the key. Okay, so we just added a whole lot of new shows. This is the other reason I have this All the Fucking Work I Need mug. So, guys, you should look up this song, All the Fucking Work I Need. I think it's called Work Song by Dan Reeder. It's kind of at once a morning song and also a celebration song. It's like, I got all the fucking work I need. It's like kind of a happy song. It's kind of a like, whoa, too much work song. And that is the theme song of our year because we have a shit ton of gigs. And again, having a shit ton of gigs is really a good problem. So we just announced a whole bunch of new ones. There's some New York, there's some Illinois, there's some Michigan. There's a lot of middle of the country stuff. We are coming back to Mile of Music in Appleton, Wisconsin. Did you know that?
I did know that.
We're going back to Mile of Music, which is exciting because it's one of our favorite festivals because they do all kinds of nice stuff for musicians. Last time we went there, Joe got some really fancy earplugs.
Yes. They like molded earplugs. Super nice.
Yeah.
You like had to go see a doctor about it.
Yeah, and they have a dentist there, like dental care for musicians. Oh my gosh, it's like Disneyland. Anyway, we're excited to go back to Mile of Music. We're also going to play the Watermelon Pickers Fest in Berryville, Virginia, which is not far from my place of origin, Luray, Virginia. We also are playing Montclair, New Jersey. Finally, we had to reschedule that one from April, so that's now in September, Outpost in the Burbs. And then there's some Ohio, some Georgia, and here's the really big announcement of today. We are coming back to the West Coast in November. We're going to play all our favorites, Moe's Alley in Santa Cruz, Hot Monk Tavern in Novato, the Freight and Salvage in Berkeley, and the Triple Door in Seattle. Could have sworn there's a Portland date on there. It didn't make the list, but there's also a Portland date. It's the Alberta Rose Theater. So we're playing a bunch of really beautiful venues that we love, and tickets for those are all on sale right now at that website, carseyblend/shows. Now you know. Plus, this was already announced, but we're just very excited about it, so I'm going to say it again. We are coming to the UK and Ireland in July. We talk about it every day. That's how excited we are. We're like, oh, we're going back to the UK. They're going to make us a whole pot of tea, and you could sit and drink it and eat a little snack. We love it. So that's a bunch of exciting stuff. There it is. So in less exciting news, I'm going to say this because I think a lot of you already read it. My dog, Ella, passed away 2 days ago. Ella was almost 16. Her full name was Ella Menop. And she was the best of dogs. She was the worst of dogs. She was kind of a terror. Have you ever had a dog who's like a little bit of a terrorist? But she was also really loving and cuddly. Joe knew Ella very well. Spent a lot of time together. Mm-hmm. She was a like will eat anything off the counter dog, will eat through a door of a room dog. She was just like unstoppable. You know what I'm talking about? And I did write her a song. It's also kind of about me, but it was inspired by Ella. So I want to play Ella's song, The Animal I Am. The animal I am inside, don't give a damn about my pride. Her smile is a mile wide, 'cause she don't give a damn. The animal who lives in me don't give a shit for dignity. Go ahead and let me be the animal I am. When I try to reason, she just laughs. When she cries, it breaks my heart in half. And in my younger days, I tried to keep her locked away inside. Ain't no use to try and hide the animal I am. The animal is in me yet. She got no use for etiquette. Heaven knows if you will get a lion or a lamb. God forbid you fall for me, though I may treat you tenderly. Hang around and you will see the animal I am. When I try to reason, she just laughs. When she cries, it breaks my heart in half. And in my younger days, I tried to she barks all night. She's always starting fights, but she's only acting tough. All she needs is love. And in my younger days I tried to keep her locked away inside. Ain't no use to try and hide the animal I am. Ain't no use to try and hide the animal I am. It ain't no use to try and hide the animal I am. Aww. I want to invite everybody to talk about your pets who have passed on to the great hereafter in the comments, because I posted about Ellie yesterday and I got to read a lot of people's comments about their own dogs and cats, and I just love it. I don't know, it makes me feel better. Everybody wants us to go more places. What they don't realize is we could not physically go any additional places. We have reached the maximum number of towns that we are physically capable of visiting in a given year. But we would love to come everywhere else in 2023, and the best way to get us to go somewhere is to find a venue and tell them to book us, and then they can tell Lara, my booking agent, that they want us to come, and then we will. Because we like going everywhere to play music, and we are doing that once again. Thank you guys. So let's see here. What do you want to play?
Let's do... Do you want to do Twister?
Sure. Oh yeah, I don't even need this. Well, it all went down when I heard him sing like a whiskey. It was wild and warm. Heard the preacher preach and the bells all rang, and the rumble of a gathering storm. And when he took my hand, the wind blew strong. I said, put that down and back away slow. I've had about enough out of you now, mister. Well, I can't help you if you don't know. But if it ain't nailed down, I'm gonna lose it in the twister. Turn tail, jump ship, hop on a train. You better run, boy, for you in a world of pain. Can't beat the devil, so you got to resist. If it ain't nailed down, you're gonna lose it in the twister. Well, I'm not sure he heard a word I said, or really if I said it at all. 'Cause the next I know I was in his bed with a window and a clock on the wall. And the clock stopped ticking and the sky went black. I said, good goddamn, now what have we done? We tried to beat the devil but we couldn't resist. That we laid down when we should have turned and run. And if it ain't nailed down, we're gonna lose it in the twister. Turn tail, jump ship, hop on a train. You better run, boy, for you in a world of pain. Can't beat the devil, so you got to resist. If it ain't nailed down, we're gonna lose it in the twister. I had a home, now got a hole in the ground, and a man, now I got a man about time. So take it from the lady in the rubble and wreck. When you feel it, feeling on the back of your neck, just turn tail, jump ship, hop on a train. You better run, boy, for you in a world of pain. Can't beat the devil, so you got to resist. If it ain't nailed down, you're gonna lose it in the twister. Yeah. That was fun. Bass only arrangement of Twister. That is the first track from the Body of Work album. And we did it just like that on the record. It sounds really cool, I think. We were referencing of course, the great upright bass and snaps tracks of all time, and that includes Fever by Peggy Lee, and of course, King of the Road by Roger Miller. We listened to both those and we were like, you know what, this is cool. What else do you need, really, in your life? King of the Road does have some other stuff on it.
Does.
But Fever doesn't.
No.
Fever is just...
Snaps.
Also, if you are a patron on Patreon, you already have the Body of Work album in digital form. And if you're a Kickstarter backer at any level, you will have that same album tomorrow night, right after the Kickstarter ends. I'm going to release the Body of Work digital tracks to everybody who backed on Kickstarter. So, if you want some new music from me, there it is. I made it. Boom. You got it. Just like that. Easy peasy. How about that boy?
Yeah.
Oh, there's some really cute dog quotes in here. Oh, gosh. Mike, golden retriever, was 13 years old. He ate through doors, couches, and more.
Oh.
My Yorkie, Annie, passed this week, too.
Oh.
John, is that the dog in your picture? Oh. My Garfield was with me for 20 years.
Oh, man.
Holy dang, Vicky, that's a good run right there. What were you feeding Garfield? Garfield must be a cat, right? That is a long and good life for a kitty cat. Wow. This is sweet. I can't wait to read through all these after this thing. Oh. 1, 2. That boy wears his clothes too tight. He goes out drinking every night. Comes home singing and picking fights. That's a sight to see. That boy, well, he's always broke. He makes a crack, then he laughs at his joke. Looks like hell and he smells like smoke. And that don't bother me, 'cause he's wild and he's reckless. Got a heart on his sleeve about the size of Texas. Ill-advised and it's unexpected, but just for old time's sake, I wanna make one last mistake. I wanna make one last mistake. That boy got a filthy mouth. Somebody's mama ought to wash it out. He got a kiss like summer in the dirty south. I don't mind at all, 'cause that boy's going to my head. Whatever I ought to be doing instead. Gonna spend our day in his unmade bed. Boy, we'll have a ball, 'cause he's wild, he's reckless. Got a heart on his sleeve out the size of Texas. Ill-advised and it's unexpected, but just for old time's sake, I wanna make one last mistake. I wanna make one last mistake. Well, I used to be that kind of girl. Honey, I was a real live wire. I thought that I was done and grown, but there ain't no outrunning all of that damn desire. But that boy, na-na-na, yeah. Na-na-na-na-na-na. That boy, na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na. That boy. Ooh. Talk about that boy. That boy. Ooh. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Hey, that's a nice upright track.
That's a nice one.
That's a good upright one.
That's good, because we're going to be doing a lot of that this summer.
We're going to be doing a lot of upright songs. Hey, do you have that other little stool in here? I just realized I'm like literally slipping off of this chair, and
Is
it's
this
making me
stool?
play weird. Let me try that.
Give me that.
This is a prettier chair, but that is a chair that works as a chair. We got to go function over form sometimes, folks. Ooh, now I'm tall. Oh, shit.
You can shorten it.
Oh, how do I?
With that little wing nut.
Hold, please.
Hold, please. That middle wing nut.
Joe, tell them why you're going to be playing so much upright this year.
Ooh, I bought a fancy upright that comes apart into like jigsaw pieces and goes in a small flight case, and you can fit it in the back seat of a sedan.
Wow.
Wow.
And where are we going to take it?
We're going to take it to England and Ireland and
Yay.
also some of Michigan.
And probably Canada.
And probably Canada.
Where we're going right after that. Yes, okay.
Look out, Michigan.
Look out. Wow, now I'm so tall. I love this. This is more fun anyway. Aaron Collins wants to know, will the songbook be available to purchase outside of Kickstarter? It will, but not for a little while. The songbook and the vinyl both have kind of long lead times, but we're going to try and get it out just as soon as we possibly can. And eventually we will have both the songbook and the vinyl available for regular purchase at regular shows from regular people. But the Kickstarter is the surest bet because you'll get it mailed to your house like the instant we get all that stuff. Also, I don't know which songs are going to go in the songbook yet, other than the ones on Body of Work. There's 15 songs on Body of Work. I'm going to put all those in the songbook so you can play them. But if there's anything else you guys particularly want to know how to play out of my catalog, I can tell you how to play it. And I think that'll be a pretty fun little project, making up that songbook. Let's see, what one will go in it? I know. Let's do Fishing With You.
Okay.
Okay. Let's fucking do it. That's just fun. But will we? Can I? Come on.
We might.
This is Fishing With You, the song that I wrote for John Prine on the day after he passed away from COVID. And this album, Body of Work, is the first time you will be able to purchase this song, Fishing With You, on actual hard copy of anything. Also, the version of it that we made for this album, which is a more broken down acoustical kind of version, is already on Spotify. So if you want to preview the album, you can go listen to that. Hey John Prine, thanks for the tunes, they were sweet as peaches, crazy as loons. You were telling us how to be good to each other, smart ass smiling, aimless lover. But it's rough down here since we got the news. Might take a miracle to kill these blues. Everybody been crying like a little girl in the whole wide big old goofy world. But tonight heaven is a happy place. They were all sick of singing Amazing Grace. Now it's fish and whistle, lean on me. Everybody singing in harmony. Tonight in heaven it must be nice. They're all eating peaches in paradise. All of them angels lined up in a queue just to go fishing with you. Just to go fishing with you. Hey John Prine, one more thing. You're the one who made us all want to sing. You made it look so easy and sound so fun. We'll sing a little sweeter now that you're all done. Please tell Petty we've been breaking down since. Merle and Bowie and Leonard and Prince. You got a pretty good band up there, I guess. We all wish you all the best. Tonight, heaven is a happy place. They were all sick of singing Amazing Grace. Now it's fish and whistle, lean on me. Everybody singing in harmony. Tonight in heaven it must be nice. They're all eating peaches in paradise. All of them angels lined up in a queue just to go fishing with you. Just to go fishing with you. Just to go fishing with Jesus and Patty and you. Oh. Yes, took the words out of my mouth. LMNOP has gone fishing with John. A lot of good dogs up there. Let's see.
Jumping right in the pond.
Just getting muddied and gross.
Yeah.
Just rolling in poop like there's no tomorrow.
She loves it.
She's a real gross dog, but you know what? We're all kind of gross if you think about it. Let's do middle of it. You want to do middle of it?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. This is a good cheering up song. Joe and I wrote this together, and it was inspired by my good friend Eva. I remember where it all went wrong. Bad day and the night was long. You were looking for the light of dawn, but you were right in the middle of it. Good Lord, honey, heaven's sake, are you never gonna catch a break? You're taking everything that you can take, but you're right in the middle of it. When it don't work out, well, you know who to run to. When it all goes south, honey, I'm coming south too. I'll be knocking at your front door, 'cause that's what a friend's for. Ooh, when you're right in the middle of it. Ooh, when you're right in the middle of it. Never went for the easy route. Pretty girl from the dirty south. Big heart and a bigger mouth. You were right in the middle of it. And I remember the night we met, walking down Carondelet. You said you could sing me the alphabet. We were right in the middle of it. When it don't work out, well, you know who to run to. When it all goes south, honey, I'm coming south too. And I'll be knocking at your front door, 'cause that's what a friend's for. Ooh, when you're right in the middle of it. Ooh, when you're right in the middle of it. Nice. When it don't work out, well, you know who to run to. When it all goes south, honey, I'm coming south too. I'll be knocking at your front door, 'cause that's what a friend's for. Ooh, when you're right in the middle of it. Ooh, when you're right in the middle of it. Ooh, when you're right in the middle of it. Yeah, that's a fun one. And actually, I can't believe I forgot this, but that song is also out now. That song came out yesterday night on Spotify. That's the second single from Body of Work. It's called Right in the Middle of It. So you can listen to it everywhere, I hope. Should be Spotify, Apple Music, blah, 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 etc., etc. And please go do listen to it, because it's a friendship song, and I always feel like we need as many of those as we can get. And I like that one.
I like it too.
We wrote it together. We wrote that not long after we saw, and this was also in Berryville, Virginia, or close to Berryville, Virginia. No, it was in Rileyville, Virginia. We were at this really, really small festival in Rileyville, and there were, I think, 4 acts, and one of them was us, and another one of them was Susie Boggess, who had a couple of hits on country radio in the 90s, and I didn't remember that I already knew the crap out of those songs until we were like sitting in front of this porch by the Shenandoah River, and it was like raining, pouring, but the porch was covered, and so the music went on, and Susie Boggess came on with her super slick Nashville trio. They all 3, it was 2 guitars and a bass.
Yeah.
And they all sang, and they did all these wonderful, like, pop country songs. Like, the way, so I don't know if anybody listening remembers this, but when I was growing up in the 90s, there was sort of a cool time in pop country where there was a bunch of, like, really good kind of roots music breaking through onto, like, CMT. And it was just really great pop songwriting, and I loved it so much then. And we watched that show together, and we all loved it so much. It was, me and Joe and Pat, and Adam was playing drums with us. And I actually stayed at the festival to watch Susie, and they all went back to the house. And then when she started, I sent Joe a telepathic message. I was like, Joe, you have to come back and see this show. And he did. So all of them came back. You remember that?
I definitely got the feeling.
He came back, and I remember he like put his hand on my shoulder, and I was like, oh, good, message received. Because I didn't want to have to like leave and break my concentration and text them or something.
We had like already watched a whole movie on the couch, and I was like, we need to leave.
We have to go back. Something's happening. Your spidey sense went off. So anyway, we really loved Susie Boggess, and we were like, let's try and write a song like that. So right in the middle of it came out of that conversation. And furthermore, let us play. Let's play So Long New Orleans. We haven't done that one in a while. It's a fun one. Becky Sue wants to hear All My Love. We'll do that in a couple. New Orleans is crazy. There's nothing she won't do. And if you hang around with her, she'll make you do it too. From the mouth of the Mississippi to the banks of Pontchartrain, black and greasy be thy heart, hallowed be thy name, hallowed be thy name. And ain't she just the sweetest thing you've seen? So long, New Orleans. So long, New Orleans. There ain't nowhere better, and there ain't nowhere worse. When you think she's blessing you, you're bound to get her curse. She'll feed you at a table and show you to her room. But are you rocking in her cradle or rotting in her tomb? Rotting in her tomb. Ain't she just the sweetest thing you've seen? So long, New Orleans. So long, New Orleans. New Orleans is tragic. There's nothing she won't lose. If she ain't taking water, she's giving us the blues. From the mouth of the Mississippi to the banks of Pontchartrain, black and greasy be thy heart, hallowed be thy name, hallowed be thy name. Yes. So long, New Orleans. I've not been back to New Orleans in almost 2 years, but a little bird told me that we might be playing a wedding there in January.
Whoa.
Which is the perfect time to be in.
Yeah.
I know. Great time to be end of January, especially. And also, that's like the pre-Mardi Gras part of Carnival, which is also my very favorite one. Carnival season is actually really fun. Mardi Gras is actually really fun. Before I lived there, I always was like, what's this Disney World kind of plastic beads kind of tourist trap stuff? But no, it turns out Mardi Gras is super fun, and especially in the weeks before actual Mardi Gras day, because there's all kinds of parades and stuff and balls happening all through the city. You got to wear different kind of clothes and go all do kinds of crazy stuff. So I was sorry to miss the first one since COVID, and I hope not to miss the next one. And with that, we got a couple requests I've heard about from John. Terry requested Harbor to be played for her love, Rob. And that's so sweet. So sweet, we might as well do it. Heck. All right, I feel like we're supposed to say 18 other things. It's Kickstarter. Go to the Kickstarter, get some merch. If you already pledged to the Kickstarter, but you normally give to a rent party, don't be shy. You can increase your pledge. There's add-ons on there, so anything that you pledged for, you can add on anything else. So, like, if you pledge for the songbook, you can add a couple CDs. If you pledge for the vinyl, you can add the John Prine poster. And please do. Like I said, we have to keep throwing money into the maw of this beast as an independent musician. That's the job, turns out. Get all the money you can find and just throw it right into the mouth of the shark. Let me take all the tremolo off.
Take it.
Take it right out. Just forget about it. We don't need it. I don't want it.
I like it.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. I try so hard. I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is about that little gal loving, but I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Speaking of 90s CMT, one of the greats. Harbor? It isn't safe out here. It's perfectly clear. I should have known it was a big mistake. Could have stayed at home, not answered the phone, and never given you my heart to break. But lovers run to ruin, soldiers run to war. Ships are safe in harbor, but it ain't what ships are for. Hearts are made for breaking. You were made for me. So batten down the hatches, honey. We'll sail away to sea. We had a lot to learn, courage to burn. We were the cutest little fools in town. I was an awful mess, but you were the best, and I was trying not to let you down. But lovers run to ruin, soldiers run to war. Ships are safe in harbor, but that ain't what ships are for. Love is for the making. You were made for me. So batten down the hatches, honey. We'll sail away to sea. It can seem insane, the wind and the rain, howling through the dark of the night. But when the stars come out, the darkest of doubt is nothing to the joy of the light. It isn't safe out there, and you're getting scared, and honey, you got every right to be. But the time is now, so steady the prow and go ahead into the mystery. Lovers run to ruin, soldiers run to war. Ships are safe in harbor, but that ain't what ships are for. Hearts are made for breaking. You were made for me. So batten down the hatches, honey. We'll sail away to sea. No, that's a sweet one. Well, let's do something else before we do All My Love. This Nat etc. person has some great comments, and I think that they meant to say I got goosebumps with this song, but they actually said I get goosebum with this song. Goosebum. Do you think that's the same or different from goosebumps? Do you think it's goosebumps on your bum? That's probably what it is. That's cool. That's some like level 10 goosebumps. Yeah. Man, that song gave me goosebumps.
Bye.
Oh man, I really want to play Dealing with the Devil this week of all weeks because, of course, oh, you're right, Mother's Day. All right, we got a couple things still, but we're going to do Dealing with the Devil. Somebody mentioned Manchin and Cinema and how they've been holding the Democratic Party hostage, and that is true, and I did write an angry song about, this was actually originally about Mitch McConnell, but then it very quickly shifted allegiances and is now about Joe Manchin. Because we played a show in D.C. a few months ago and Joe Manchin was at the show. It was at the Kennedy Center. And so we were able to dedicate this song to him straight to his face. And I mostly like telling that story because I feel like it reminds you, like, normal people with a sense of shame and conscience would have difficulty if someone said to them, hey, we're here in this theater. We're all looking at you, buddy. And you could personally pass this bill and lift or keep 40% of American children out of poverty, because at the time he was considering the Build Back Better bill, which at the time had the child tax credit in it. Anyway, I tried to publicly shame him and it didn't work, and I just think that tells us a little something about these people. Anyway, it's called Dealing with the Devil. 1, 2. Well, there are good men in this world, I don't need to be told. I like 'em wide and handsome, with hearts of solid gold. But I don't give a half a damn for lying, cheating fools. And you've been dealing with the devil, so now I got to deal with you. And you could take that double-talking, dirty mouth, take it out my house and drive it south. And you could take that beat-up, out-of-tune guitar and put it in the backseat of that ugly beat-up car. And when you get to Mississippi, I'll have told your mama too. You've been dealing with the devil, and now she got to deal with you. What do you think? I like it. That's right. Oh, I like it like that.
Just trying stuff.
Well, there are good men in this world, it ain't all lies and sin. But they don't run for office because they don't ever win.
Right.
And the devil don't know half the tricks these politicians do. But you've been dealing with the devil, and now we got to deal with you. So you could take that double talking filibuster, you can't pass legislation mouth. You could take it out my house and drive it south. Get on. And you could take that money grubbing coal machine. That's right. And put it in the backseat of that Big Mac limousine. And when you get to West Virginia, I'll have told them people too. You've been dealing with the devil, and now they got to deal with you. I said you've been dealing with the devil, and now they got to deal with you. Honey, you've been dealing with the devil, and now we got to deal with you. Well, that was fun. Honestly, it's a good bow solo.
Yeah, we're working it out.
Maybe it's that.
We're just working it out for the summer tour, you guys. Thanks for being here. Yeah, thanks, Terry. Fuck.
How can you see that from? If anybody, those of you. Oh, I'm sorry, Nat. I didn't mean to make fun of you. I just really liked goosebump. I thought that was a great phrase. Anyway, anybody who's seen our live show this last, how long we've been playing since COVID? Like almost a year.
Yeah.
I think it's been a year. Isn't that fucking insane? We took 18 months off of playing because of COVID, and then it's almost been a year since we started playing gigs again. That's how long, okay? It's been a long time. Anyway, anybody who's seen our shows recently has seen several different iterations that we might have done of the solo in that song. The one that was aired on national radio, of course, was Joe's mouth solo. And I'm glad that that's how that happened. But we're still working it. We're still working it out to make it work, you know?
Yep.
It's a living thing. It's a living thing. Thank you. That's what I was looking for.
Oh my god. It was a little slow.
Okay, somebody wanted All My Love. Let's do that. Oh, speaking of All My Love. So we have all these shows. We're playing everywhere in the world. Put all the states up again, would you, John? We're playing everywhere in the world this year. Not literally, just as many places as we can physically go. And we've just instituted a new policy at Carsey Blanton Industries, which is, I call it comps for comrades. I'm putting aside some number of free tickets for healthcare workers, social workers, public school teachers, and anybody who works for a nonprofit or mutual aid group serving disadvantaged populations. It's a mouthful, but you know who I'm talking about. People that are working really hard, especially in the pandemic, to take care of other people. They can now get free tickets to my shows. And I think next week's shows, we have a lot of comp requests already other than Boston. So if there's any healthcare workers or social workers or public school teachers in Boston who want to come to the show, I'll put you on the guest list. And if it's anywhere else, Vermont, Maine, Kentucky, Illinois, Michigan, Wisconsin, Colorado, UK and Ireland, Jesus. And also there's other ones too. Don't be shy. Go to the website. All you do is you email me hello@carseyblanton.com. That's the email on the website. And you say, hey, I'm a social worker, or hey, I'm going to the show. My friend's nurse, and we would like some free tickets. And if we have free tickets left, we will give them to you.
Yes.
Boom.
Good.
And that was a really long way to introduce this song, but it is related. The sun is going down, so there ain't no way around it now. All our kisses are a sign saying this will be the last time. But if I had 1,000 years of kissing you, it might not be enough. Honey, don't turn out the light. Let me try tonight to give you all my love. Now the moon is coming out, so there isn't any doubt now, with your body touching mine, and your eyes are full of moonshine. And if I had 1,000 years to look at you, it might not be enough. Honey, don't turn out the light. Let me try tonight to give you all my love. All my love. All my love, my love, my love, my love. All my love. All my love, my love, my love, my love. Now the world is burning down, and there ain't no turning round now, and nobody's keeping score. And you wonder what you fight for. But if we had 1,000 years to love this world, it might not be enough. Honey, don't don't give up the fight. Shine that little light. Give it all your love. Honey, don't give up the fight. Shine that little light. Give it all your love. Oh, my love. Oh, my love, oh, my love, oh, my love, oh, my love. Oh, my love. Oh, my love, oh, my love, oh, my love, oh, my love. Oh, that was pretty. I like playing that song. I wrote that song in London. That was the last time I was in anywhere. The last time I was anywhere. That was the last time I was overseas. It was fall of 2019. And I was in the tube and I had the like melody and lyric idea. And it was, if we had 1,000 years to love this world, it might not be enough. Honey, don't give up the fight. Shine that little light and give it all your love. I was on the tube and I had that idea and I didn't have my phone and I didn't have a notebook and I ran all the way back to my flat because I was like, oh shit, don't forget it. I was like singing it to myself, running. I got up to the flat. I was all out of breath and I wrote that song. And that's my favorite way to write a song right there. Like, feel like it's chasing you down an alley. Oh, fuck, hurry. That's when it's good. Anyway, pretty excited to go back to the UK and Ireland. I wrote the song in London, but I was just fresh off a trip in Ireland where I got my heart all messed up. And that's where the songs come from. So very excited to be both of those countries. What else? I don't know. Lots of stuff. Lots of places. Kickstarter. Touring. There's no after party on Patreon because instead we're going to go to a protest. I'm going to go to a protest in the rain. I know it's a crazy thing, but maybe it will help in some small way. Normally there's a Patreon after party after these live streams, but this time there is a Patreon and everyone else go into the streets and protest. That's what we're calling the after party this time. Oh, thanks, John. That is a thing I should say. Okay, fun story. And then we're going to do a couple more for you, and then we're going to go out in the streets. We invented a new kind of show for us. It's called Undressed Up, and it's 2 shows in one night. That's 2 shows. There's an early show and a late show. The early show is like stripped down acoustic versions of my songs, and it's going to be me or just me and Joe. Maybe a little bit of Pat if you're really lucky. And then the late show is going to be the whole trio, and it'll have the harmonies and more of the, bass guitar and electric guitar arrangements. So it's more of a party show. So the early show is the quiet, intimate show, and the late show is the party show. I am planning to wear 2 completely different outfits. Glad you asked. And those are called Undressed Up. Right now we just have one of those on the books. That's the trial run of this idea, and that is June 2nd in Syracuse, New York. So there's a 6 p.m. and an 8 p.m., I believe. And you can go to both shows. Don't fret. You definitely can. I think they're going to be kind of fun because with this new album, Body of Work, we're doing more like intimate, quiet, pristine arrangements of my songs. But we also really like to rock, we really do. We like them both. So I don't want to have to choose. So instead I want to do this kind of show, and you can choose. If you want to rock, come to the late show. If you don't feel like rocking, come to the early show. And they both have something good about them. Anyway, June 2nd, Syracuse. They're all at really small venues. We're going to try them in very small venues, so there's not a lot of tickets for that. So if you're anywhere near Syracuse and you want to see this experiment, go and buy your tickets. They're for sale right now. All right. What do you say we do like 2 more songs?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. One of them is probably going to be Buck Up. What's the other one going to be? Ooh, I know. Can it be Rich People?
Oh, yeah.
Or should it be Heavenly Thing?
No, Rich People.
Let's do Rich People. Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! My favorite song of the week. Every time I'm really mad about America, I especially like singing this song. And don't worry, you can sing along at home. We'll hear you spiritually with our hearts. Seem like bad news all of the time. We got floods and fires and wars and crime. They try to tell me who I ought to blame, but I know who it is, 'cause it's always the same. But don't Don't be ashamed if you get confused when you talk to your friends or you watch the news. They want to tell you where it all went wrong. Now you don't need to argue, just sing this song. It was rich people stacking the deck, rich people with big fat checks, rich people, they're having a ball, rich people been fucking us all. That's right. Get in the spirit, come on. Well, I had a job and it paid alright, but they laid me off last Thursday night. They tried to tell me where the money went, but I know who it was taking every cent. It was rich people stacking the deck, rich people with big fat checks, rich people, they're having a ball, rich people just fucking us all. Rich people, it ain't the Jews, rich people don't pay no dues. It was rich people, it ain't the blacks, rich people don't pay no taxes. Rich people, no, it ain't immigration. It's rich people and corporations. Rich people and it ain't rednecks. It's rich people with big fat checks. Rich people having a ball. Rich people just fucking us all. Ooh. Oh, it's true. Even the fucking abortion shit. They're just like, what can we use to make people vote for us, even though all we really want to do is lower taxes and deregulate industries and fuck the planet and make poor people die. I know, abortion. Fun story. Anyway, thanks very much, everybody. That's a perfect way to send us off. We're going to play Buck Up, and then we're going to go get out in the streets and yell. And I invite you to do the same. There's going to be protests going on for a long time, so if you can't protest today or you don't feel like being in the rain, don't worry. There's plenty of websites about it. I recommend PSL, which stands for Party for Socialism and Liberation. I think it's psl.org is their website. They have a running list of actions to protest this Supreme Court decision. So, impending Supreme Court decision, I should say. Oh, and it's almost Mother's Day. Shit. I didn't say anything about mothers.
Good segue.
It is actually a good segue. Because you know what? Having a baby that you want, it really goes a long way towards good mothering, I must say. Having a baby you don't want makes it a lot harder on everybody, the baby and you. So, it is a good day. My mom gave us special dispensation. She said she wanted to celebrate Mother's Day with her kids, but that anyone who was out protesting the Supreme Court, impending Supreme Court decision, gets special dispensation, and she'll count that as celebrating Mother's Day. Because my mom's cool. There she is right there. Amy Silver O'Leary with the fists. So go out and get in the streets and yell, and also give your mom a hug, and also give your dogs a hug. We love you guys, and we hope to see you soon. Been lying awake and wondering where it all went wrong. We're running in this human race, but the odds are looking long. So I sat beside my hound dog and I looked into her eyes. I said, what's the use of trying? And to my surprise, she said, buck up, baby, come on, sick 'em. Make 'em laugh if you can't lick 'em. Keep on shining like you know you should. Ella would say that. Keep on shining, that's the way to get 'em good. So I put my shoes on and I walked out in the street. The papers say we're on the way, starting World War III.
Oh shit.
So I took the hand of my paper man. I said, what we gonna do? And he just started laughing. He said, I got news for you. You better buck up, baby, come on, sick 'em. Make 'em laugh if you can't lick 'em. Keep on shining like you know you should. When it gets bad, that that's the way we get it good. Come on. La 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 la. La 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 la. Keep on shining like you know you should. Keep on shining, that'll get 'em good. They got the money and they're never gonna get enough. But honey, we got the love. Yeah! And we got friends who come out swinging. We get hit and we go on singing. La la la, like we know we should. We keep on shining, that's the way we get on good. We sing, buck up, baby, come on, sick 'em. Make 'em laugh if you can't lick 'em. Keep on shining like you know you should. Keep on shining, that's the way to get on good. Keep on shining, honey, that'll get on good. Yeah, keep on shining. We'll see you out there in the world. Love you all. Go do Kickstarter, buy tickets, also hug your mom, also hug your dogs, also get in the streets and yell. Hope you have a great weekend. Bye. Mwah.